Ninja Warriors, welcome to Warrior Wednesday. It's the final day of July 2019, July 31st. And if you know the song Bye 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 from NSYNC, so we're about to say goodbye to the month of July. How time flies, it's so crazy. So if you're tuning in here live, say yo, what's up? And if you're catching the replay, comment with hashtag replay so I can say, hey, thanks for tuning in. Hey, Zip here. I always love seeing you hopping on my lives. Hey, Ksenia, welcome, love, welcome. So if you're tuning in, hey, Nat, wow, Nat, hey, Nat, what's up? Okay, cool, awesome. So hello, loves. Hello. So, if you're tuning in and it's your first time watching this Facebook Live, my name is Zena Solomon, and I'm here to inspire you and lead you in the direction of reinventing yourself and reinventing your life so you can give birth to your dreams and in the process create a life and business by design versus a life and business by default and step into alignment with your passion, purpose, a vision and inspiration. So that's what we're up to. And so if you're tuning on here live, hey Isabella, good to see you, love. If you're tuning in here live, it means you're driven, you're ambitious, you have something that's bigger than you that you feel called to do, and you're showing up because you want to make it happen and you want to achieve it. And so today we are going to talk about time. And if you're a type of person who wants more time or has a conversation of like, I'm pressed for time, I don't have time, and you're always struggling to find time, then this is your opportunity to learn something new and come up. I have a few tips for you. I have 5 tips for you actually on how you can buy back your time or even create time. Hey Andrea, thanks for tuning in. So if you're the type of person who's saying, "Oh, I don't have time. I'm crunched for time. There isn't enough hours in the day to do everything I want to do." So first of all, you're not alone, and second of all, you've come to the right place. So welcome. And so, first of all, I want to say that time is an illusion. Time is how we perceive time and how we show up in time is actually an illusion. And we all have 24 hours in a day, each and every one of us. No one has, like Oprah doesn't have more hours than we do. People, your brothers, your sisters, your family, like we all have 24 hours. Okay, so what do you do in the 24 hours? Like we all have 24 hours, right? And so there is a quote I want to share with you which is relevant here. There are a couple of quotes actually I want to share with you. So one is by Leroy Tolstoy. I can't even say it. Leo, oh my God, I'm saying the name wrong. Hey, Murad, welcome. Leo Tolstoy, and he says the two most powerful warriors are patience and time. So you're warriors, so we're here to connect with time. So yay. And the other thing, Charles Darwin said, a man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life. So let that sink in because a lot of times we waste time and we're not aware that we're wasting time. And so, and one final quote by Steve Jobs, which I feel is super important. He says, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. And so I also want you to ponder on that because a lot of times we are in a space where we're living someone else's life or we're doing things for other people, but we're not really doing things for ourselves. So, and then we feel like we don't have time, right? So the 5 tips I have for you are, number 1, is you want to identify and eliminate time wasters and distractions. I don't know why I'm fumbling on my words today, but it's perfect. So identify and eliminate time wasters and distractions. Okay, so first of all, you want to take inventory of how you're showing up in time. What are you doing during the day? Are you surfing the internet? Are you playing video games? Are you playing a game online? Are you watching too much TV? Are you talking too much? Like, are you like spending so much time with people and just like wasting time? Or are you letting people talk too much to you and you're not interrupting them? And so those are things you want to identify and eliminate because those are your time suckers. They suck up your time. And people in your life are either going to be contributors to life force or they're going to be vampires sucking out of the life force. So you do not want to hang out with vampires, okay? Just saying. And also you don't want to create vampires around you like to suck up your time. That's your time. That's your precious time, okay? So you get to honor it, okay? So thank you, Ksenia. I appreciate it. So identify what your time, and also distractions. Like, you want to notice what your distractions are, and you want to eliminate those distractions. And what I want to say to you about this is, because it's a very critical piece, is you want to make inventory. Like, how are you showing up in time? And one thing I ask all of my clients to do is to make a list of all the things that they do in 15-minute increments. And the reason you want to do that is because you want to see, how are you showing up at time? Where are you spending the 15 minutes? How are you showing up in the 15 minutes? And I'll tell you, if you're super intentional and focused, you can get a lot done in 15 minutes. Trust me. Yeah, so I would invite you to actually experiment with that, okay? So that's number one. Number two, you want to make a list of things that you love. So you want to ask yourself, what brings you joy? What are you excited about? What are you passionate about? And make a list of those activities, and actually do them. You know what I mean? And look at how you can incorporate that, because at the end of the day, you want to be fulfilled, right? Like, you want to feel like you've accomplished something. So that's number two. Number three, schedule it, which ties back into number one. So, hey, Christina, welcome. So schedule it. So schedule the things that you want to do. And I'll tell you something, like, you don't want to wing it. Because many of you, I used to be a professional winger in a lot of stuff. And what I mean by professional winger was, I would wing it, like, in a lot of different things. And I'll tell you, like, if you're headed to big things and you're committed to success, you cannot be a professional winger. You want to be a professional. You don't want to be an amateur. You want to be a professional in whatever you want to do. So you get to schedule, and when I say schedule, you want to put a time block, and you want to commit to the time block and show up for it. Because if you had a doctor's appointment, or if your child had a doctor's appointment, you wouldn't miss that, would you? So you want to honor that time, whatever that time is that is important to you, because you said so. And it also supports you in building confidence, because you're keeping your commitments. So that's scheduling time. Number four, you want to learn to say no. So say no to stuff that doesn't support you. So I always make a decision. When I make decisions, this is what I invite you to do, is make decisions based on your vision. Make decisions based on your goals. Make decisions based on your dreams. So if people are asking you to do things and it's not in alignment with your vision, goals, dreams, etc., then you can politely decline the offer and say, no, I'm not in the space to do this right now, or let's defer it, or maybe create a win-win with them. But don't end up doing stuff you don't want to do, because that's not going to support you, okay? So that's number four. Number five, you want to list your top 3 things that you want to accomplish every single day. And what I mean by that is, I like to set an intention the night before, the things that I want to accomplish. And so I'm very clear on my intention. Okay, these are 3 things I want to accomplish. And at the end of the day, I'm going to do a inventory and check in and say, oh yeah, I accomplished these things. I feel good about it. So, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I feel great that I accomplished those things. So identify what those top 3 things are every single day that you want to accomplish. And I say 3 because 3 is manageable. If you do like more than 3, it feels like it's too much, and we all have abundant plates. We all have a lot of things that we do, and we have abundant plates. And so when you focus on 3, you will accomplish 3. You know what I'm saying? So make a list of your top 3 and ask yourself, how will it feel for you to actually achieve it and be in that energy? So those are my 5 tips, and my mission, or your mission, actually not my mission, it's your mission, our mission for this week, is I want you to share with us, hey Kara, hey Audra, great to see you ladies. I want you to share a technique that you use to create additional time or to buy back your time. So I want you to share in the comment below, what do you do to buy back your time or to create more time for yourself? So sharing is caring, and we all get to brainstorm and learn new things from each other. So that's your mission for this week. And thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next week, Warrior Wednesday, same time, same station. Love you guys, and mwah, sayonara.